Good evening, I'm Stacey Amos for News Channel 8, and these are the top stories we have for you tonight. Enough already. Who are the senators being investigated? We'll hear from Senator Ronald Russell about that. St. Croix teachers hold a major town hall meeting, and proud Dominicans get set to celebrate their independence. These stories and more are up next in News Channel 8. In our top story tonight, many people, including senators themselves, have been calling for Senate President Ronnie Russell to release the names of senators who have been named in a recent audit report. One of those is Senator Sen Sanes, and he's with News Channel 8's West Small right now.
We are in Frederickstead at the VI legislature, and enough is enough. I'm here with Senator Sen Sanes. Let's just get right to it. Senator, I know you're very busy. Thanks for spending time with us. You're not happy, even talking about leaving one majority and going to another because of this. Well, what is the situation with the audit?
Well, let me tell you something. I'm not happy with the responses that we're getting from the Senate President. I do respect him as a Senate President, but I truly believe that we need to act more transparent when it comes to informing the public. I submitted a letter last week authorizing the Senate President to release my name if I have any involvement in terms of the audit. And I requested that in writing, and I requested that officially because I truly believe that the public has a need to know. He informed me that he's going to make a statement. He informed me that he is going to talk to the press pretty soon. I want my name clear as well as many other senators.
Well, that's why we're here. The letter that Senator Sanders was talking about, I just had this printed out before I left the office, and it's official, and he says he takes great pride, you do, in assuring that I use my allotted budget frugally to the point that I return approximately $109,000 to the Treasury of the VI last year of 2011. As of today, I have attended 5 conferences on the mainland, and it's interesting as we go on to name them, funded by National Hispanic of Legislatures, some other ones. You said how you use your own car and everything. You said that you've found money and found funds, and it's interesting because Police Chief Howell, remember I told you he found the same thing, like even bulletproof vests for canine dogs, money that was misused, misappropriated paperwork, not used for the Virgin Islands.
Exactly.
So these conferences, just because the senators do travel, don't think that they're misusing our funds. It could be the otherwise. They could be giving back money. I believe Senator Sanders, you said you found $100,000 up there.
Yeah, I don't use my entire budget. I have given it back, like I said, $109,000. Yeah. Those trips that I did last year, they were funded 100% by the National Hispanic Caucus of State Legislatures. Yeah. And there are many things that my office and other people have done. I don't use the vehicle, the government vehicle. I pay for my own gas. These are little things that add up. And I know currently, I believe it was last month, finally Property and Procurement stated that they were going to decrease the usage of government vehicles. But I had this proposal 2 years ago. Imagine how much money we would have saved 2 years ago if we would have started decreasing the usage of government vehicles.
Do you think you have an idea of who is on the list?
Most probably, but that has to come out of the Senate President's office.
With that, at the legislature, we're waiting for Senate President Ronald Russell and the revealing of the names. Thank you very much, Senator.
Thank you,
I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
And News Channel 8's Wes Small did speak to Senate President Ronald Russell about releasing the names.
Here he is, Senate President Ronald Russell. We're going to get right to it. The audit, the Senate audit, I believe, of the last legislature. Is that what we're talking about, the 28th?
Yes, and also travel advances going back to 2005.
Okay. Senate President Ronald Russell, please announce the names tonight so people could stop, dogging this reporter for these names.
Okay, let me say this to you. The audit didn't release the names. I have the names of senators who received travel advances. We did our internal investigation as to travel advances. Mm-hmm. Since we did that internal investigation, there has been calls to the business office from investigators There's an investigation ongoing. And when I said to people I would release the names, we didn't know about the investigation. And now that the investigation is going on, I said I would release names of senators who gave consent because we don't want to compromise any investigation. But the names, the audit West didn't release any names. I said I would release the names of senators who received travel advances. Travel advances mean you get money to travel. And in the audit, they said that senators receive monies and then provide receipts. And my name was listed and I had the receipts. So I said I would investigate that because I know the audit was incomplete about that. I have my receipts for when I traveled when I was in the Senate 2005, 2006, and 2007. And when the audit came up saying that I didn't provide my receipts, good thing I'm a lawyer, I kept my receipts. So I was going to release the names of senators who had the travel advances, not the senators who are being investigated in the audit.
Okay.
Okay?
Can
So
you
the
name-
audit,
Right.
the audit is a separate document that anybody could see. You could see that there are no names there.
Okay.
Travel advances, the Senate President approves travel advances. So I could have access to that information. And senators who receive travel advances will have their names released. And Friday when we have the press conference, because senators have already said they want the names released because they don't owe the Senate nothing.
The taxpayers have to pay for you to investigate these travel vouchers and receipts and everything. Who's paying for this investigation that you're leading?
No, that's not paying for. We have assigned central staff and staff to deal with that. That's internal. No extra pay, no
Out of
extra
people's
money.
pockets.
No.
Good for
That's
them.
us doing it so that we could win back the public confidence, because there's a misconception that senators take money and then travel, and that's not true. We have their information and we're going to provide it.
Let me take a sidestep. There's grumblings and rumblings around your building in back of us that people might be getting sent home here. And I guess that would involve the central staff, not like your own staff per se. But is that possible that some like maintenance workers, security, could some of them be going home?
Well, we have a deficit that we're running on. Our personnel costs way exceed our operating costs. Personnel costs already, West, is up to $18.4 million and our budget is 19.8. We have to make adjustments and we will make adjustments accordingly. We haven't decided what adjustments we'll make, but we have to make adjustments because the budget is in a huge deficit.
Meanwhile, stay tuned to that Friday press conference because we'll have some more information for you by then. Thank you very much. I know you're back into your committee meeting right now.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
There will be a very important teachers meeting for the St. Croix District tomorrow. News Channel 8's Wes Small is with A.F.T. President James Howell.
Thank you very much, Stacy. A very important teachers town hall meeting is going to take place at Woodson Junior High School tomorrow. Here with teachers president of the St. Croix District, Mr. James Howell. And James, thank you very much for sharing this information. These are vital times. What's going on? 5:30 tomorrow at Woodson.
Yes,
What should your teachers expect?
Well, not only our teachers, but the whole community, we're inviting to a town hall meeting tomorrow. It will be at the John H. Woodson School and we start promptly at 5:30. The territory is in a state of crisis. We invited all the senators to come to our town hall meeting. We believe in a democracy where everyone has a right to be heard and to be listened to. We are asking the senators and asking the community to come out. We're going to be looking at things like whether or not what is the financial plan of the senators, because we are in a financial crisis. We are only hearing talk, but no one is coming up with a concrete plan. So we're asking our senators, what is your concrete plan? We also are going to be talking about election reform. We know that several individuals are dissatisfied with the voting machines. We are asking our senators what is on their agenda to fix this problem, and also about election reform in general. We are also asking about crime. Crime is touching everyone in this community. And whether you're a teacher, whether you're a mother, whether you're a father, but we have a lot of crime in this community. So we are asking the senators to come out. Well, several of the senators have promised that they have come out. They will come out. and we're asking the community to come out and support this event. Ask your senators the questions.
Yeah, you said a mouthful there, but let's go back. 5:30 at Woodson. Will it be an open forum where people could just air their concerns about all those things you said on the agenda?
Yes, people can come and ask questions to the senators. There is a schedule. What we have asked the senators to prepare to talk about. But there's a section where anyone can ask a question that they may feel that they want to ask about. And I know there are going to be several questions about the audit of the Senate, and a lot of individuals in the community want to know about this audit that was issued.
With James Howell. Don't forget your town hall meeting at Woodson tomorrow at 5:30. I'm Wes Small for News Channel 8.
We hope you enjoyed last night's special coverage of the Ag Fair. Here's some more highlights.
Hey, officially open. As you see, we have a large range of vegetables right here, produced by me. Pumpkin, we have some king crown right here, 6 months potato, green fig, cucumber, tomatoes, eggplant, carrots. These pumpkins are one of the best in the island. Back home, the breed come from out of Jamaica.
We have with us today displaying again our large pumpkins, our cherry tomatoes, which is #1 in the Caribbean, produced in Antigua and Barbuda. Carrots, we are also one of the strongest producers of carrots in the Caribbean, and pineapples, which are the Antigua Black and the #1 in terms of table for eating pineapples in the Caribbean.
It is with great pride that I present to you the 2012 Livestock Farmer of the Year, Mr. Romeo Bergen of Bergen Valley Farms.
Mr. Bergen, it's my pleasure on behalf of the Board of Directors of the Agricultural Fair to present this to you, and on behalf of our community to thank you for everything that you've done. Congratulations.
Getting butterflies, you know. But I am on the Calcahoon Road, the VI Copeland. As Sue told you, I started at 5 acres. And 5 acres, the animals was looking just as how they look today because I spent a lot of time on the farm. I'm on 21.5 right now. I mean, I got a lot of help and I really appreciate that.
Please join me in congratulating and welcoming to the podium the 2012 Crop Farm of the Year, Mr. Grantley Samuel.
Mr. Samuel, it's my honor on behalf of this community and the Board of Directors of the Agricultural Food Fair to present to you one more time this award and to thank you for being the entrepreneur and the example for so many of our people in the community. Congratulations.
Farming is something that I really take serious, because if a man can't eat, it's chaos. And feeding the people is my greatest joy. We talk about the youths in farming. When I heard the theme, Youths in Agriculture, I was proud to hear that, because for the past 4 years, I've been having different schools visiting my farm. So that's something that I encourage, and I'm glad that they're now doing that.
And we'd like to thank Earl Morris for providing us with that footage. The Barren Spot Homeowners Association has a special announcement. There will be a meeting of the Barren Spot Homeowners Association on Saturday, February 25th. This meeting will be held in the St. Anne's Church Recreation Hall at 3 p.m. All homeowners and residents of Barren Spot are asked to make a special effort to attend this very important meeting. And we'll have your Caribbean report when we come back. You may have heard about the Supreme Court Justice who got robbed while vacationing in Nevis. That is our focus in tonight's Caribbean Report.
For your Caribbean Report from Charlestown, Nevis, police in Nevis said yesterday that a suspect is now in custody in the recent robbery of U.S. Supreme Court Justice Stephen Breyer at his vacation home on the island. Sergeant Selwyn Jeffers of the Royal St. Christopher Nevis Police Force said 28-year-old Vidal Brown turned himself in on Sunday after officials declared him as a person of interest. And Brown has not yet been officially charged, according to authorities. Breyer, 73, and his wife were robbed by an intruder who broke into their home on February 9th. The machete-wielding intruder fled the scene after taking about $1,000 in cash, and no one has been hurt, according to the Supreme Court spokesperson. The robbery was reported to local authorities shortly after it happened. Breyer and his family have since returned back to the mainland. Police officials in the news release said Brown has worked as a gardener and Jeffers described him as a Rastafarian. A local enforcement official had said the evidence indicated that the incident was a crime of opportunity and that the police had seen nothing to indicate Breyer was targeted for robbery. St. Kitts and Nevis Police Commissioner C.J. Waldron had said yesterday, our American-trained crime scene investigations and the members of Criminal Investigators Unit are working closely with the FBI on the case. And from St. Kitts, Nevis Anti-Crime Unit committed to ensure a safe and secure environment and will build close partnership and work hand-in-hand with civilians agencies to surmount to the challenges that confront them all.
The annual Dominican Parade is coming up. News Channel 8's Wes Small has the story.
Thank you very much, Stacy. Well, as you can see, we're having a good time already. It's Wes, Elizabeth, and Mr. Dion Lorenzo from, of course, the Dominican Republic and Dion Construction. Elizabeth, let's kick it off with you as Lorenzo has our flags and T-shirt information. We also have information for vendors today. And also we're going to give out a phone number because we're only days away from Sunday. We're all going to meet right here at Basin Triangle. And Elizabeth, tell us your part in it. You're always happy.
Well, hey, you gotta stay happy. It's too much misery out there. Plus, we Dominican people are quisqueyano valiente, and you have to vivir y sonreír.
Where you can get your flags and your T-shirts because, let's face it, you guys are taking a beating this year. Hovenza has pulled out, and I don't want to get all into the other thing, but let's face it, you're making a lot of this on your own. You have to come out of your pocket.
That's exactly it. Thank you, Wes, to give us the opportunity to come on here and give some boost to this event coming up Sunday, the 26th at 1 o'clock, starting right here. So we invite everybody, the whole community, to come to our office. You see them flags. That and you see the T-shirts. Yes. This nice T-shirt. You see this nice T-shirt. That's the sponsor.
Presidente.
Okay, so that's the only way we can finance this event. That's what we use to fundraise this. The hat, the flags, and the T-shirt. So they can get them in my office. Also they can call.
Which is Castle Coakley. Right on that by Hess Road. You see, right by Napa. And you'll see it, and people could come in there. How much are the flags and the T-shirts?
We have flag for $5, $10. We have a T-shirt for $10, $15. Nice shirt doing by hand, and also we have a hat. So, and we're gonna have until Saturday. We have enough, so people can come and support us in this event coming up. And we're gonna have Sunday what we call Fiesta de Pueblo, the people party. We're gonna be starting at 1 o'clock. From this right here, from Basin Triangle, and we end up to kind of get the ballpark. We're gonna have enjoyment for everybody. We're gonna have bachata. We're gonna have merengue directly from the Dominican Republic. We call Perico Ripiao. That means the original merengue, typical merengue.
You got some bad dudes coming over here too.
That's right. So we're gonna have the heart attack here from locally. And we're going to have the DR Boys for those young people that want to dance dembow and reggaeton. So we're going to have the Ballet Folklorico Dominicano. We're going to have food for everybody.
The official TV station of the Dominican Republic, News Channel 8. I'm Wes Small.
And we'll have highlights of the second leg of the Triple Crown when we come back. Here's Stephen Koo Francis with highlights from the second leg of the Triple Crown.
Thanks a lot, Stacy. Well, records were broken this past Sunday at the Randall Doc James racetrack. Well, the first record that was broken was the attendance record, as we had about 8,000 easy to witness the second leg of the VI Triple Crown. In gate number 1, we had Bud White out of St. Thomas making his debut. And believe it or not, folks, Bud White is Slevin, younger brother. Well, folks had questions about this horse, like how can he run in the VI Triple Crown since he has never even run in the VI. Well, the guys in Powers didn't see no problem with that. In gate number 2, we had Barbarous from St. Croix. In gate number 3, we had Eastern Tap from Tortola. In gate number 4, we had Political Reporter from St. Croix. In gate 5, we had Diablo's Fire from St. Thomas. And in gate number 6, the favorite, Slevin, aka Mr. 75. Folks, without any further ado, let's go to Rashidi Clemens for the call of the race. Wow, it was Bud White silencing the crowd as thousands of people were stunned. As we had an upset Bud White, not only did he win the second leg of the VI Triple Crown, but he broke the track record while doing it. Impressive win. Folks, he crossed the finish line first in 1 minute and 41.4 seconds, breaking the old record which was set back in 1991. Oh, buddy. Well, the final leg of the VI Triple Crown will be on March 18th on St. Thomas. You don't want to miss it. And folks, you can check my boy Wade video to get your copy of the second leg of the VI Triple Crown. That's a look at your Sports 401 update. I'm Stephen Francis for News Channel 8. Back to you, Stacy.